right, RLWF fans, it is time again for RLWF Max, and starting off the show tonight, a little tag team action coming out first. It is Victoria Long, of course, no stranger to the tag division, a former tag team champion. Of course, with Pink Perfection no longer a team, but Victoria Long still dipping her toe into the tag division. Why not? Listen, if you've got that kind of a skill, if you've got that kind of a pedigree, that kind of a resume, then why not try again? But she's been doing very well for herself independent of the tag division. So listen, if you haven't got a belt of one stripe or another, there's no harm in kind of dipping your toe into both pools. You never know. Victoria Long and her partner. Once again, a strange pairing as far as I'm concerned, but I mean, all pairings might be a little bit strange with this woman. It is Velvet eventually making her way to the stage. There she is. I mean, there she is physically. Mentally, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I've seen crazy eyes, all right? I can spot them. And those are crazy eyes, ladies and gentlemen. But, of course, not to be confused with former RLWF Season 1 legend, Crazy Eyes. Totally separate person. Velvet, trying to convince her brain to get to the ring, and there we go. Velvet and Victoria Long. And they will be facing... Look who it is! Listen, old foes of Pink Perfection. The tag team division here. Again, former women's tag team champions. It is Jeannie Gorgeous and beautiful Becca the Stunners making their way to the ring. Of course, how many times did the Stunners and Pink Perfection square off against each other? So no love lost between Victoria Long and the Stunners. That is for absolute sure. Velvet, of course, the X Factor in all of this. So we will see how she fares. Should be a great match either way. The Stunners no longer champions, having lost the belts to Tonga and Mahler. But the fans still love them. Champions in the hearts of the RLWF fans, the Stunners. We are going to start with Victoria Long versus Jeannie Gorgeous.
Here we go,
and there's the bell.
Tag team action is now underway.
Victoria Long with a couple of elbows to the ribs of Jeannie Gorgeous, trying to get things going, but Jeannie just shoves her away. And then the big elbow to the face. Shoves her away again, hits her with the clothesline. And just rakes the face again. A lot of history between Victoria Long and the Stunners. And you are seeing the fruits of it here. Jawbreaker. Oh, vicious move there by beautiful Becca. Sends Victoria into the corner, follows her in, but Victoria Long slips out of the way. Velvet desperately calling for the tag. And Victoria Long with the STO off the ropes. And the somersault senton. Going for a pin. I think that's... didn't even get a one.
She probably knew that cover wouldn't do it.
And now sent to the corner again, and this time, beautiful Becca connects.
Mounting it down to opponent. Look at them go.
And now some shots to the face. Oh, and a slap again. I said this could get personal, ladies and gentlemen, and that's exactly what is happening.
Oh, come on. Get back in the ring and fight. Oh, maybe she wants to
Jeannie Gorgeous tagged in now, and Victoria once again gets shoved aside, and then, oh my God. driven face first into the mat. And another quick tag. Becca back in the ring. Victoria Long in desperate need of a tag to her partner Velvet here.
Kick. Feels disrespectful. Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out.
And Becca with a nice snap suplex. And look at this. The crispiness of the tags, ladies and gentlemen, between the stunners. Of course, tag team veterans have been here since day one of the RLWF. Jeannie Gorgeous on the apron now, and Victoria Long drop kicked her to the outside, and now, oh my goodness, tackles beautiful Becca. And blowing a kiss to Jeannie Gorgeous, and Jeannie Gorgeous responds with a shot to the kisser. Victoria Long should have been thinking tag. We had this issue the last time, as I recall, between Victoria Long and Velvet as a tag team. Check out this pin here quickly, 2 count only. Where the partner was not being tagged in for an extended period. Again, they're a new team, but no excuse for Victoria Long not to understand these kind of tag team fundamentals.
Series of elbows looking to create separation. She does so.
Elbows to the ribs of Jeannie Gorgeous. They lock up again. Irish whip. And there's the elbow. And finally, Victoria Long coming over to tag over Velvet. In for the first time in this match. Locks up with Jeannie. Reverse. Again, a huge size and strength disparity between Jeannie Gorgeous and Velvet.
Now tagging her in.
Beautiful Becca in now. Velvet sent into the corner, and Becca decides to tag in. I think that, listen, you know I love a crisp tag, but these tags too crispy. Too crispy.
Oh, look at this aggression in the corner.
Jeannie Gorgeous putting the boots into the face of Velvet, and she is not happy about it.
Just in time.
There's the counter, and now has the foot into the foot DDT. And the Velvet now with a stomp to the midsection.
An insult to injury. Getting
and just double axe handle to the back of the head. Vicious.
Twists the arm working on the arm bringer.
And Velvet finally coming back a little bit here, but no, there's the reversal from Jeannie. Uh-oh, Jeannie's got her by the neck. And boom, STO. Sharp kick to the back, and Jeannie Gorgeous. Oh, with a slap to the face of Velvet. Listen, obviously the animosity between them and Victoria Long spilling over to her tag team partner here. And Jeannie just drives her face first into the mats.
And she'll make the tag.
There's the tag. Beautiful Becca coming in. Dragging Velvet to the corner, but tisk, cardinal mistake of tag team wrestling. Into the corner, and Velvet with a vicious forearm to the face, and now another one.
Did you hear that thud? To the gut.
Stomping those heels into the midsection of beautiful Becca, tenderizing her, getting her set up for Victoria Long, and boom, oh my goodness. The drop kick to the face. Becca rolls out. Victoria right there after her. But Becca fighting her off. They lock up, and Victoria Long sent hard into those steel steps.
And she gets herself out of a precarious position.
Becca tossed aside. Victoria Long right after her.
Look at this.
A 7 count. They're going to have to watch out, or we're going to get a double count out here. There's the 8. Becca dashes in. It's a 9 count. Victoria Long dives in as well. Becca takes the feet out from under her as soon as she gets in. Almost a count out there.
Series of elbows looking to create separation. She does so.
And once again, Becca. Nice drop kick to the face. Velvet calls for the tag, and a beautiful hot tag by Victoria Long, and boom, DDT by Velvet. Trying for the quick victory here, but no luck.
But somehow has the incomparable power to kick out before the 1 count.
And Becca just tossing Velvet aside. And again, listen, if there is one lesson I can impart to you young wrestlers out there, all right? Looking to get into the business. Don't drag them to the corner. It never works. And Velvet now with a hot shot to Genie Gorgeous. As Becca crawls to the corner and Velvet makes a run. And oh! Wow. Putting that heel to good use, but Becca with the presence of mind to get the hot tag. And Genie Gorgeous sends Velvet into the corner. And oh, vicious kicks to the ribs, but a reversal from Velvet. She's going after beautiful Becca. They're having words. Genie Gorgeous taking advantage of the distraction. Gotta keep focused on the match at hand. Oh! Wow. Kick to the face.
And she breaks the count.
Only got the one.
Great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
Genie on her feet.
Around the neck.
And oh no. STO on Velvet. And now Genie Gorgeous showboating a little bit here in the ring.
She covers for the pin.
Think she might have it. I don't think so. Only a 1 count.
Will not give up, Cole.
Oh, and a slap to the face for Velvet.
Yeah, they've stuck it out through this match, but it wouldn't.
Again, we're having brand new animosities here. Ooh. Single leg drop kick. And Becca repositioning. Is she thinking a pin here? I can't imagine.
Oh, and she got out of there.
Barely caught her with that kick. Connected better with that one. Into the corner goes Velvet. There's the slam by beautiful Becca, but she is not done. Middle rope.
She's got the whole WWE
calling for something, but Velvet in the meantime.
got the tag.
Becca distracted with the crowd. And Velvet makes the tag. And Victoria Long with a big back body drop. Hooks the leg. Referee running all over the place like a chicken with his head cut off.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
And
tightly in a hammerlock.
oh, hammerlock sidewalk slam by beautiful Becca. And Genie Gorgeous back in the ring. This match has been, I think, largely in control of the stunners. I can't imagine that's going to be enough to get Victoria Long, and it is not. 2 count only. Oh!
Nothing fancy about that.
Wow, just a straight right to the face of Victoria Long, and she struggles to the corner.
Okay, this is just a little
and
bit dirty.
Becca now, oh, with the eye rake. Tries for the pin again. Only got the one.
I'm happy she did.
Only got the one.
This match to end.
A lot of ill-advised pins so far in this match.
She's fighting back.
2 tough teams. You're going to need to do more work, and boom, there you go. There is the stunners. Oh! So close to a 3. Victoria Long stays in the fight. A great opener for this week's match. Becca head first into the turnbuckles. And we're going to see a little tag team action here. What are we going to see here? What is going on? We've got a double body slam. I'm not sure if that added any extra force to the body slam, but it looked impressive. Velvet now has her up, and rack attack.
She's sewn this up like Betsy Ross.
Velvet goes to the pin. Genie Gorgeous is going to have to come in here and save her partner on that one. Velvet chases Jeannie out of the ring and takes a shot, a couple of shots at her here. Becca tossed back in the ring. And there is the counter.
She's got something wicked in mind.
Becca drops her face first to the mat and is wisely going to tag in her tag team partner. Here comes Jeannie Gorgeous. Flattened with a clothesline. And there you go, an STO of her own, but Jeannie with the counter. And again, oh my goodness. Velvet may need to contact a plastic surgeon after this match. She has taken a lot of face plants to the mat, compliments of the stunners. Nice counter there by Velvet. And wisely heads to the corner to tag in Victoria Long. Nice dodge from Jeannie. Oh, and Velvet takes a cheap shot at Jeannie Gorgeous, but it was effective. Gory special submission locked in here by Victoria.
And for some reason, she lets go of the hold.
Jeannie Gorgeous slips out of there somehow. On the ropes now, Irish whip, Victoria Long. Oh, misses on the elbow. Jeannie still running the ropes. And Victoria hits her with the neck breaker. There's the pin. Only a 1 count.
Where is she finding the strength? This is unreal.
And a little neck snap by Long.
Stomp to the leg.
Another counter by Jeannie Gorgeous. Does not go for the tag. Well, takes a little shot, then goes for the tag. Okay, I was wondering. Becca back in the ring, flattens her with a clothesline.
Straight forearm.
The crowd going crazy for the stunners here.
Just breaking down the opponent.
Another crisp tag, this time Jeannie Gorgeous back in the ring. Oh, wow, connects with that elbow. Irish whip. And Jeannie with the Luthez press and just slamming the head of Victoria Long into the mat. Victoria Long, face buster into the cover, only a 1 count.
This is insanity.
Did you expect anything less?
Victoria now tries to take a shot at Beautiful Becca, but Beautiful Becca was ready for her. Jeannie Gorgeous grabs her from behind. Oh, rakes the back. With those well-manicured nails and into the stunner. Velvet wisely coming in to save her partner on that one. Again, the stunners with those stunners out of nowhere. Game changers.
Oh, impressive counter.
Counter by Victoria Long, and she's making the cardinal mistake again, ladies and gentlemen, and paying the price for it. And what is Jeannie doing here? Oh no. Going after the hair of Victoria Long. She is not going to like that one bit. Another tag. Becca in the ring. Victoria on the ropes.
Kick right to the leg. Strikes with a kick.
Becca attacking the legs of Victoria Long. You can see her gripping her knee. But there's the jawbreaker reversal into the single leg drop kick. Off the ropes. Somersault senton into the pin. 2 count only. And Victoria needs to tag, but once again is not doing so.
She's hooked up.
Face first, planted into the mat, and Beautiful Becca tags in Jeannie Gorgeous.
Saw that one coming.
And Long has her up. Oh no, it's going to be a squat slam. Working those glutes. And then into the pin. And Becca comes in for the save, and Victoria Long heads to a corner for a tag. Hoping that Velvet is going to be able to finish off Jeannie Gorgeous here. But Jeannie Gorgeous has a different narrative in mind. Grabs her by the hair and hurls her into the corner. And there's the tag to Becca. Oh, caught her with a kick to the face. Drags her to the corner, and again, the reversal by Becca. And Victoria takes a little shot at beautiful Becca, gives her partner time to get in. Ooh, get in a side slam. And now able to get her to the corner. But Becca counters before they can do a little tag team action. Looking for a quick pin. I can't imagine that's going to be enough. It is not.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet.
A great back and forth match here, but Becca. Oh! Oh! That hurt my face, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm sure Victoria Long knows some high-priced Beverly Hills plastic surgeons that she can refer Velvet to, because that nose is going to need an adjustment. And now Jeannie Gorgeous hot shots Victoria Long to the outside. Velvet didn't even see it. Sees it now and heads back into the ring. Head first into the turnbuckles. And oof. Just a big forearm shot to the face. Velvet fighting out of the corner, though. Whipped into the turnbuckles, and Velvet, oof, couldn't decide what she was going to do there. And she's going to pay the price for that indecision.
In full control here. Face first.
Jeannie slams her head first into the turnbuckle.
Impressive reversal there.
And once again, Velvet fighting out of the corner, but boom. Back and forth we go. Gorgeous into the corner. And Velvet with a shoulder tackles to the midsection. Victoria Long back in her corner now. Alley-oop. The fans booing loudly. Velvet already not a fan favorite, that is for sure. Victoria Long wasn't even paying attention, and Velvet just tagged her. Again, a lot of miscommunication here between Velvet and Victoria Long.
And now she delivers her back into the ring.
Not gelling as a team in the same way that she did with Whitney Parker, that's for sure.
One kick.
And
two kicks and a clothesline.
A nice combination from Victoria Long. Jawbreaker.
And now she's looking to go top rope.
And Victoria Long top rope, but Jeannie Gorgeous makes the tag. Victoria decides to tag in Velvet as well. And Becca, oof, hammerlock DDT. Well, reverse DDT, but still DDT. Single leg drop kick. And Becca again slammed face first into the mat.
That'll do some serious damage.
And Velvet again. Oh my goodness. At a certain point, it just becomes malicious. At a certain point, it's intentional and malicious. Off the ropes. And a kick to the face.
I wonder if she can withstand much more of this. She has to build the strength to turn the tide. Series of elbows.
And
create separation. She does so.
Velvet trying to fight her way out of this. And she's going to do it in the worst way possible.
Trying to create space.
Becca with the reversal. And stunner.
Academic at this point.
And that's it. Gotta be it. Victoria Long comes in to break up that pin. I mean, no choice, really. But beautiful Becca, tired of the interference, decides to take out her frustrations on Long.
The roar of this crowd has been
and just raking the face of Victoria Long. Velvet out of the ring.
Second that ticks past
in this
Jeannie
match.
Gorgeous tagged in, Velvet the legal participant. And
My goodness.
Jeannie Gorgeous just clawing away at Velvet from behind, hits her with the kick to the face.
She's going for it. This could be.
And is this finally enough to put away Velvet? It is. Your winner, the Stunners.
Victory here tonight.
Again, Velvet and Victoria Long.
Here are your winners. And a
I'm not feeling the chemistry there. I'm not feeling the chemistry there.
If I'm in the tag division,
They weren't communicating well. They weren't operating well as a tag team, whereas the Stunners, the exact opposite, and that is why they are the winners of this tag team match. All right, next up, a tournament match from the tournament that THP is having over on Shock, with a chance to get the World Championship match. This was, we had, ahead of the PLE, we had missed a tournament match, and so this is a makeup so that all the tournament members will have the same number of matches in the books. And coming out first, it is the Ninja. Has been doing very, very well for himself in the tournament and in the RLWF in general. I mean, has more than earned a right at the a shot at the title, irregardless of the tournament. But of course,
A man who always gets a strong reaction from the WWE Universe.
the next title shot is going to the winner of the tournament, and so that is where the Ninja is. He's not happy about it, but what are you gonna do?
we are about to see something
His
good.
opponent tonight, the one, the only, the two-time All-Star champion, Jesus Cruz. Again, Jesus Cruz.
You know, this person takes some pride in their work.
I mean, he's in the kind of the middle of the pack in the tournament standings thus far, and so looking to separate him from the pack. Of course, out of the 8 participants, only the top 4 are going to be in are going to move forward to essentially what is the next round of the tournament. So he definitely wants to be in that top 4, but a tight squeeze. You've got Ninja, you've got Nico, you've got Jeremiah Colt, of course. So he's got to lock up some points and lock them up quickly, and that's what he's hoping to do. I mean, a win here for Jesus would not only get him 3 points, but deprive Ninja of 3 points, which I think is critical for him. Whereas if Ninja gets the 3 points here, I think that pretty much puts him. He's probably going to be able to coast into the final 4 for sure.
But he'll be taking on
So a lot on the line here. Only caught a glancing blow on the drop kick, Jesus Cruz. And the Ninja.
That the hype is legitimate.
Oof, look at those sharp kicks to the face.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
And there's the reversal from Jesus.
Oh, he's got him by the
And DDT onto the foot. Listen, I got bad feet. I got bad feet now. That hurts. That hurts to watch.
Escapes with a knee to the gut.
Oof. Ninja with a little Superman punch off the middle rope.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
I mean, Ninja has been nothing but impressive here in Season 3. I mean, really, since his debut. But he feels his time has come to have a belt around his waist. And I can't say he's wrong.
Impact to the stomach.
But easier said than done here in an incredibly competitive RLWF.
Nasty stomp to finish it off.
And the Ninja slows things down with a little wrist lock action. Painful and boring.
Oh, my.
That maneuver.
pain at will. Shoulders down. This could be it.
I can't imagine that's going to be enough. It's only a 1.
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
Jesus rolls out of the ring, and the Ninja over the top rope. Hits him with the somersault plancha.
That is reckless abandon being shown.
And paying off as well.
And right back to it. There's the lariat.
In this match.
This is where the rubber meets the road. Can he keep it going?
Jesus tossed into the corner, and Ninja rolls back into the ring. But I thought he might be waiting for a countdown. We had a number of countdown victories in the tournament. Oh my God, that spin kick. Ninja is pumped up.
He moved, but can he capitalize?
And wheelbarrow DDT out of nowhere from Jesus Cruz. And now the low dropkick to the side of the head, and just like that, Jesus Cruz back into it. Missed on the knee. Fighting back and forth here. They're going to have to be mindful of the count that we've already had 1 double count out in this tournament. I think Ninja might be bleeding. Hard to tell with the mass.
He is delivering elbow after elbow.
Ninja fighting back here. They're at a 6 count. And oh, Jesus head first into the ring post.
What are you guys thinking?
They're at a 7 count. And Jesus finally slides back in there. And through the middle ropes, right over the top of the Ninja. Resets the count at least, so we're not going to have to worry about a count out. But a missed opportunity there for Jesus.
Never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Ninja sent back into the ring. And finally, we're back in the squared circle. And the Ninja with the Dragon Cutter. Wasting no time. Oh, wow. Wow, that was close.
How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time? Boom!
And Ninja with a big knee to the face. Jesus crawls to the corner.
He's got the answer for that one.
Hits him with the elbow, and now stomp to the midsection. Jesus thinks he might have a shot here. I think that's a little optimistic. Oh my goodness. Almost got the 3. I stand very much corrected. Again, that is why Jesus is in the ring and I am up here in the booth.
His best move didn't get the job done. We have seen these men on these
and the Ninja sweeps the legs out from underneath him.
It might just be a matter of time. This one
and
is close.
Springboard missed.
He's struggling a bit here. There's been plenty of action.
Jesus sidesteps him.
The cost of that is really showing now.
And now Jesus is going to tell him how it's done. Into the wheelbarrow DDT. Is that finally enough? 2 count only. A great match. Again, so much on the line. Knees up from Ninja. Catches Jesus. Irish whip and the Superman punch.
He's got him in the crosshairs.
And now, Solita del Sol. There's the pin. That might finally be enough to get Ninja the victory, and indeed it does. Your winner, the Ninja. Again, I think the top 4 are really separating from the pack here in the tournament. And this guy could very well take it all. It would not be shocking to see a big win for the Ninja. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at the front of the line PLE, we had an incredible 30-man gauntlet eliminator match. It was probably one of the longest matches in RLWF history. And it was a grueling affair, and we decided to put the 3 superstars with the most eliminations in that match. These 3 really stood out in that match.
Making his way to the ring.
And we decided to put them into a triple threat match.
241 pounds.
Nova Kane Again, an impressive showing at the PLE, and a couple of wins before that, and just like that, Novocaine, who had been struggling greatly throughout the entirety of Season 3, coming into his own, and a victory here in a triple threat against two incredible opponents would definitely help that. Novocaine kind of looking to put his mark here on the RLWF. And on his way. We'll see if he continues that streak here tonight. But we are going to skip through some of these intros because we have a lot of incredible action to get to in this match and also the rest of the card.
WWE Universe just exploded.
And his opponents.
And up next, listen, representing the Cure. Love him or hate him, you cannot deny that Colm was putting on a clinic during that Eliminator match. He was tapping out people left, right, and center. And no doubt, maybe looking to win. I mean, again, a submission's a great way to win a triple threat match. We will have to see. Of course, lots of tools in Colm's arsenal. An unpredictable force in the Cure. And let's see the final competitor. The man who won a non-title match.
Here we go, guys.
For his efforts, the one, the only, Hannibal Armstrong. As always, brought to you by law enforcement, care of the Arizona Psychiatric Penitentiary.
From Tucson, Arizona, weighing in at 342 pounds.
Arizona born and bred, it is Hannibal Armstrong.
One of the most intense competitors in all of WWE.
Now, ironically, Hannibal Armstrong is going to be having his non-title match this week against Stone Justice, who just won the belt off of Smash Sanchez after winning that Eliminator match. So again, would be a little bit ironic if Hannibal Armstrong managed to get the win on Stone Justice. But again, a huge win by Stone Justice over Smash Sanchez. Good to see the belt back around his waist. And Hannibal Armstrong, listen, it's been a while. He was very briefly a tag team champion. And famously, of course, was the inaugural men's champion here in the RLWF. But has been a while since he's had singles gold around his waist. A great opportunity for him. But right now, he's got to focus on the task at hand. Three incredible superstars in the ring. Only one can win.
Because we've got triple threat rules tonight.
And Novocaine. Oh!
There are no disqualifications. There are no
gets hit with a forearm off the springboard from SDN Colm, but Novocaine, listen, Novocaine's coming in with some energy here. Hannibal missed on the big boot.
He steers clear of contact.
Colm drags Kane to the ropes, but Kane fighting his way back.
He's burying elbows in the midsection.
And now Colm returns the favor.
Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
And Hannibal flattens Colm. Novocaine, though.
Counters that.
Elbows to the ribs of Hannibal. I mean, it looks like they're targeting Novocaine in a certain way. I mean, not right there, but Novocaine, look at that maneuver. Spun himself out of the middle of the rope and hit the big Hannibal Armstrong with the drop kick.
It's mostly true, but even the most rule-abiding superstars have risen to the occasion.
Nova reverses Hannibal into the
There's no wrong and right.
corner, hits him with the uppercut.
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well.
But now Hannibal with the, oh my God, what a power
I
bomb.
felt the vibration of that one.
The man is close to 7 feet tall. That is a long way down for a power bomb.
Outside the ring
And
now.
Hannibal
He has no need
going
to
under the ring. He's got a kendo stick, and he's going after Novocaine, but Novocaine, oh, thought he was going to be able to stop him, but no dice. Big knee from FDN Colm puts the big man down. And turns his attention right back to Novocaine.
He's absorbed some
Another
damage.
running clothesline from Hannibal.
Oh, man. Like
And
getting hit
again,
by a brick
just
wall.
throwing his weight around literally and figuratively here. Oh my
What a
goodness.
choke slam.
Just
Starts
hurling
up
people
across the
around
ring.
by the neck.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Again, Hannibal Armstrong, one of the biggest, one of the strongest, one of the toughest superstars in the RLWF. And now a little double team here on Novocaine. Double DDT as Hannibal is sent back into the ring. Novocaine with the counter.
Can be key. And he's taking this to the outside now.
And Hannibal tossed aside by Colm. He's going to go after him.
Letting his opponent know respect is
Novocaine
earned
taking
and
the
he's
moment there to
developed.
have a little break. Big knee doesn't drop the big man.
There was some power behind that punch.
And Kane tosses Hannibal right into FTN Colm.
Sharp elbows to the body, looking to fight his way out.
Hannibal fighting back. Colm attacks from behind. And Hannibal, once again, fights him off.
Sharp elbows to the body,
And
looking
again.
to fight his way out.
Hannibal fighting off everybody at this point. And again, nobody, everyone who puts their mitts on Hannibal is paying the price for it. Look at this again. What is going on?
Impressive ring IQ on display there.
Hannibal
Elbow after elbow.
not playing around with those elbows. He's going to win the match on countered elbows at this point.
Suplex.
Finally, Novocaine gets the memo and attacks
Stipulation, you have
Colm
to be
instead.
extra careful as you get more and more worn down.
And he slides
Sends
him
Hannibal
back
into
to
the ring.
Brought back into the ring from the floor.
Colm
now.
sends him right after him. And Irish whip knocks them both together. There's the springboard fail on Colm and the reversal from Kane.
Back suplex. Oh,
As
no.
Colm up, it just drops him. I thought he was going to go for the inverted atomic drop, perhaps, but Colm attacks Kane from behind as Hannibal's on the ropes.
Not the position you want to be in right now.
Referee in the way, and Novocaine taking advantage. Has him up, pop-up uppercut. Hannibal trying to drag Novocaine to the ropes, but no dice. Colm rolled out to the outside. And Kane, oh my goodness. Cyclone bomb hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough to put the big man down? Oh, a 2 count.
How much pain is he willing to endure in this match?
Kane heads out of the ring as Colm rolls in. He's not going to come in empty-handed. He's got a sledgehammer. Colm doesn't spot him as he is focused on Hannibal Armstrong. And oh, spots him now. Novocaine goes for the pin on Hannibal. 2 count only.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Colm rolls back into the ring. Hannibal tossed into the corner. And Novocaine with a vicious chop. Goes back to Colm, who's coming back in from the apron. And reversal. And the uppercut again lands on Colm. What is Kane doing here? Off the top rope. And drops the falling elbow. Hannibal Armstrong rolls out of the ring. Listen, I gotta say, Novocaine has been so impressive in this match. There's the cover.
He just won't give up.
Big headbutt by Hannibal.
And now he's looking for safety outside the ring.
And Colm tossed to the apron.
This is a good opportunity to
Hannibal's gonna go out to join him. And oh, dropped back first off that apron. Going for the pin. I forgot to tell you, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match, everyone. Wow. Cool flattened Hannibal with the kick. Novocaine taking advantage, trying to sneak the win while Hannibal is down, but unable to get the 3 count on Colm. Tossed into the apron. And Novocaine's going out of the ring. He doesn't see Hannibal right behind him. And Armstrong is tossed back into the ring by Kane. He rolls in after him. Colm comes in there as well. Colm flattened by Hannibal. He's got him up and powerbombed. Here comes Novocaine. Has him up and boom! Cyclone bomb. Is this finally enough to put the big man down? 2 count only. Wow, what a match.
That was inches away from 3.
I've lost count of how many times this match should have ended by now.
Colm back in the ring, going after Novocaine again, and oh, the big backbreaker. There's the pin, but Hannibal right there to break it up.
Vicious right forward.
And now Hannibal puts in the submission hold. The triangle applied, but Colm fighting his way out of that maneuver. Springboard Superman punch. Novocaine celebrating on the outside. In no hurry to get back in the ring. Colm grabs a kendo stick in the meantime. Here comes Novocaine. Irish whip and oh, a spine buster. Looked a little like William Styles there on that one. And now Hannibal, side Russian leg sweep.
And he's been taking an enormous amount of abuse in this match.
It is scratching and
Kendo stick and a sledgehammer still in the ring.
Just letting his opponent know who the real top guy is.
And now Irish whip on Colm. And Colm with the reversal. A nice block by Colm. And into the submission hold, but Hannibal right there. Does not want to see his opponent tap. Oh my goodness. Big knee to the face has the big man staggered here. Boot to the face by Colm. There's the pin. Oh. Unbelievable. Hannibal still gets the kick out.
Tagging this outside. This could be good.
Leaves FDN Colm in Hannibal's clutches. Scoop slammed right in the middle of the ring, and now setting him up for the clothesline, or for the choke slam rather. But Novocaine intercedes. Grabs the sledgehammer, goes right back to work on Colm. And that might finally do it. No, Colm digs deep for that kick out.
He's trying to intimidate his opponent one more time.
And Kane with a nice takedown there. And now into the submission on Hannibal Armstrong. Colm is up. But Hannibal Armstrong taps before Colm can do it. And once again, a victory from Novocaine. Listen, I know a lot of you RLWF superstars are watching this, and some of you are struggling. Some of you are struggling to get the wins, but let this be a lesson to you. Go back and take a look at Novocaine's record up until a couple of weeks ago. All it takes is a couple of wins, a couple of strong performances strung together, and you can turn the tide of your career, and that is exactly what Novocaine is doing right now. All right, RLWF fans, up next, we've got a little bit of a beef going on, and again, ladies and gentlemen, the Messiah, Lex Cassidy, has joined the Brotherhood. You can see from the attire, he's even changed his beard color. That is how deep the infection of the Brotherhood has gotten now. Lex Cassidy. Okay, this is a little complicated. We're going to get to it, okay? Zeke jumped Carlito Munoz last week on Mayhem and injured Carlito after his match. All right, again, we're not 100% sure why he has done that. What's in it for the Brotherhood to attack the cartel? I do not know. But now, the cartel's title match against Los Conquistadores is in jeopardy. And it may be that Armed and Dangerous gets that spot ahead of the cartel. And so Noah, unable to get a match against Zeke, has decided to vent his fury here in a no-holds-barred match against Lex Cassidy, the newest Brotherhood recruit. Now again, Lex Cassidy, last week on Monday as well, jumped in and attacked Elijah George on the way to the ring ahead of his match with Zeke, which Zeke eventually won, getting himself a title shot against Elijah George. So listen, a lot of moving parts here. The Brotherhood making moves, also the addition of 2 new superstars on Shock. The Brotherhood making power plays here in the RLWF. And Noah stepping up to stem the tide and get a little revenge for his tag team partner.
And here comes one of my favorites.
And let me tell you, if Noah has ever been fired up for a match, it is going to be this one. He was absolutely furious. He is bringing a baseball bat to the ring. He is not messing around. It is Noah. Listen, he is coming prepared. And the fans are loving it. They would love to see the Brotherhood take a beating at the hands of this man. But Lex Cassidy, a very strong opponent. No easy feat. But Noah looks ready, looks surprisingly calm considering how angry he was. Maybe he's saving all that for inside the ring. Let's get right to it. Again, a no-holds-barred match. So this one could get ugly.
Here we go. No,
there's the bell, and they rush right at each other. Noah hits him with a big knee.
Rage has clouded their vision, and now they're only focused on unadulterated devastation.
Running a bulldog from Cassidy.
Facilities prepared for the aftermath of this match. Answer after answer for each other's offense. Into the full Nelson.
And look at this, trying for the submission, has him in the full Nelson, but Noah stomps on the foot, and then the jawbreaker counter. And Noah drives him head first into the mat, and now off the ropes with a big elbow. Noah not messing around here. There's the springboard. Oh my goodness. Noah all gas, no brakes in this match.
Given the no disqualification modifier,
counter by Cassidy. Irish whip.
Ruthless tactics, Cole. Now's the time for these
and
superstars
boom.
to pent up aggression and be as violent as they want. There's nothing the ref can do about it, so they should go all
Noah misses on that attack, and Cassidy with a couple of suplexes. How about one more? Why not? Boom.
Good night.
Each revolution was more impressive than the last.
And Cassidy turning the tides here, has him up, but no, Noah. Inverted DDT reversal. Irish whip sends him to ringside. No countouts, no disqualifications in a no-holds-barred match. But of course, pinfalls and submissions have to happen inside the ring.
The joints of the leg, showing absolutely no mercy at all.
And Noah under the ring grabs a chair, puts it aside for now. Crowd chanting, "We want tables." Listen, I can't say I blame them, but There's the Uranagi onto the concrete floor, and what is Cassidy doing now? Putting the boots to Noah is what he is doing.
Look at these stomps.
A proverbial mud hole has been stomped.
Unbelievable to see Lex Cassidy in Brotherhood colors. And there's the table. The fans go crazy. Listen, they're not fans of the Brotherhood. They are not fans of Lex Cassidy, but they are definitely fans of tables. Listen, Cassidy out here giving the fans what they want. You got to give him credit for that at least.
Across the shoulder.
Noah has him up, and oh. Fans absolutely loving this match, and Noah
lands in the drop zone.
Giving him a show.
Knees up, got
Oof.
knees up at the last
And
second.
went one too many times to the well there, and Cassidy got the knees up. Oh, wow, a vicious knee strike. I think he split him open on that one. Wow, that knee strike. Man, oh man. They lock up, and Cassidy has him up and drop neck first off the top rope. And once again, stomping Noah into the dirt.
You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Pounding away on his back of his head.
Forearms to the side of the face.
Lex Cassidy unhinged.
Just a straight.
Has him up, and oh!
Clearly an attack that very few superstars.
And has him up again. Good Lord. 2 in a row.
Uncanny showing of power.
Lex Cassidy.
Connects the fist to the face. Great counter.
Noah trying to come back here now.
Wherewithal on the counter. Shot to the gut.
Missed on the kick. Oh, rolls through and catches him.
Amazing execution.
Hooks the leg. I don't know if that's going to be enough. 2 count only.
That was game over. Pure
An incredible match.
big move, but it's still unable.
There's the springboard trying again.
Quick count out.
Only got the 1 this time.
That won't beat him. I'm not sure anything will.
Noah, oh, Noah splits him open with that last punch. You can see the blood pouring from the left side of the temple.
Oh, got the knees up.
Cassidy got the knees up again. Irish whip. And Cassidy. Spinebuster, middle of the ring. No rope breaks to save Noah here. 1, 2, oh.
Can't believe this match is going to
2
continue.
and 3/4.
Absolutely incredible.
RLWF fans, 2 3/4.
Going way up high.
Cassidy going top rope on Noah here. No, change. Listen, it's a long way up once you get up there and you realize. I can't say I blame him.
Next.
Heading under the ring, but Noah right there, he got a shovel.
In this case, that's absolutely what he was hoping for.
And boom, oh,
Into the powerbomb.
the sit-out powerbomb onto the concrete floor.
Punishment has been absorbed by these men already.
And then the spear
They are still going. Still ready for more.
and a splash. Lex Cassidy has looked impressive. I feel like he's got a little more of a vicious streak in him here since joining the Brotherhood. That could be psychological.
Jeez.
I could be reading into it, but that's the vibe. Noah has him up
Position here.
and face first off the apron. Lands on top of the shovel. Noah tosses him back in the ring. He's not going to come in empty-handed. He grabs his baseball bat. He came to the ring with it. He wants to put it to good use, but Lex Cassidy gets to him first.
Somebody's thinking about swinging for the fences.
And DDT. Wow. Sends him head over heels. But here comes Noah with the Dragon Twist Cutter. Hooks the leg. Oh, 2 count again. And Cassidy has him up. What's he got in store? Nothing, because Noah has the reversal. Knocks the legs out from underneath him with a chop block. But Cassidy, not done yet. And oh my goodness, that forearm. Wow. His legs turned to jello. But his shoulder still works. Gets it up to avoid the 3 count. But Cassidy setting him up for something here. This can't be good news. Noah fighting him back with the reversal. Running bulldog from Cassidy. You have to think the end of this match is near. These two have taken so much punishment. Cassidy into the corner. Noah with the slam.
Moves outside. What's the plan here?
He's going to head under the ring, and he's got a hockey stick.
Hockey stick? I see.
Oh, 5 minutes for instigating.
He wants to embarrass them.
But Cassidy coming right back. And, oh my goodness, oh my God, I have never seen that move before. Noah. That is an unbelievable, literally an unbelievable move. I don't know what that was. We'll have to come up with a name for that. If you have a name for that move, put it in the comments below. Oh my goodness. Over the top rope. Right on top of Lex Cassidy.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Noah rolls back in. They're going to lock up. Irish whip by Cassidy. And wow. Big clothesline.
Man, this place is
missed on the forearm, and Noah dragging him to the corner. But once again, moral of the story, whip into the corner. On the apron, and Noah, what is he setting him up for here?
We're gonna bring them back in.
And oh wow! Slingshot suplex from the apron, beautifully done. And now Noah on the middle rope, but Lex rolls out of range. He grabs the baseball bat, but Lex not wanting to let him have a chance to use it. And Lex, exploder suplex into the corner, and this might finally be it, ladies and gentlemen. Noah fighting for his partner, hanging in there a little bit longer. Cassidy under the ring now. He's got a kendo stick and puts it to use. Oh, breaks it over the back of Noah. But Noah trying to come back here, hit the enziguri the second time around again. Fans chanting one more time. They want to see that enziguri again. They may get the chance. Oh! Wow. The big Kinshasa.
Tossed back into the ring.
Tossed into the ring, and Noah back. Going for the pin immediately. Is this finally enough? 2 count only. Unbelievable match, ladies and gentlemen. And he has the baseball bat, throws it at him. I think he might have just barely grazed him rather. And oh my goodness. Inverted midsection first into the top turnbuckle. A vicious maneuver from Noah. And now, play a little air guitar. Noah humiliating his opponent at this point. That is surely the goal. And finally, the victory for Noah. And a little taste of revenge against Zeke and the Brotherhood. Carlito, of course, watching from home with the injury. He is out for the, we're not sure exactly what the ETA on his return is, but until then, Noah has to watch his back because he's out there alone against the Brotherhood. All right, time for the main event of Max. And listen, we have been working on some custom prawns, and that is an impressive one, especially on the big Max screen. It is Harrison Victory making his way to the ring. And listen, we all love custom music, but it means that I'm going to have to be very careful to be talking over some of these intros to make sure that we don't get too many copyright strikes on the channel. We're going to have to wait and see how this goes, ladies and gentlemen. But Harrison Victory making his way to the ring. This is going to be a fatal 4-way elimination match. I believe we have 2 superstars from Mayhem and 2 from Shock. And Harrison Victory looks ready to go. I feel like I might need to turn the volume down on that music, but we'll see. And next up, Willie Wheeler, unsuccessful in his attempt to get the All-Star Championship from Smash Sanchez at the PLE. But still earned himself a full-time contract with the company as a wrestler, still working. You can see from the staff pendant around his neck, still working in the operations crew. Listen, he's got a lot of friends. He's done that a lot. He does a great job. So he is pulling double duty and quadruple duty tonight because he's in a fatal 4-way.
Here we go, guys.
And next up, ladies and gentlemen, your favorite and mine, it is the man, the mullet, the mustache, the magic, Terry Wonderful.
I don't always agree with it, but this superstar
The Max crowd going crazy for Terry Wonderful as he makes his way to the ring. Again, some tough competition in there already, and still 1 superstar to go. Terry Wonderful, look at that jacket. Look at that jacket. Unbelievable. And last but absolutely not least, ladies and gentlemen, it is the All-American Matt Windham making his way to the ring with all the glory waving on the big screen behind him and over his shoulder. Matt Windham, patriotism personified, making his way to the ring to the wonderful sounds of the great James Brown. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. An American Idol in his own right. Matt Windham waves the flag to an appreciative crowd. Gives him the big thumbs up, and he is ready to go. Again, a fatal 4-way elimination match. Everyone looks ready. And there's the bell. Matt Windham and Willie Wheeler lock up. Terry Wonderful sent to the apron by Victory. Willie Wheeler just rejects him with that incredible size. And now Terry Wonderful grabs him from the apron and, oh my goodness, suplexed off the apron onto the concrete floor. Terry Wonderful not messing around, and now the big wind-up and the uppercut has Willie Wheeler staggered just a little bit. Incredible resilience from Willie Wheeler. And Harrison Victory with a nice combination on the Wonderful.
He's burying elbows in the midsection.
Little helicopter spin by Terry Wonderful.
Some superstars are
and Matt Windham and Willie Wheeler, 2 of the biggest in the business. Just wailing away on each other.
Just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch. Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own.
And Wonderful finally sent back into the ring here from Harrison Victory, and all 4 superstars back in the squared circle. Willie Wheeler drops Matt Windham off that top turnbuckle and grabs Harrison Victory. But Harrison Victory with a nice counter there on Willie. They've switched dance partners here.
So precise.
And Wyndham has Terry Wonderful up and dropped off the top rope. Harrison with a huge combination on Willie Wheeler. Wow, he's doing very well.
Who won the race? Charlie's horse.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Victory in the corner now, though.
Face first in the turnbuckle.
Face first into the turnbuckle by Matt Wyndham, and he is going to just put that big arm into the neck. Willie Wheeler getting tossed around by Terry Wonderful. Matt Wyndham with a chokehold in the corner. Again, I believe there are no disqualifications in this match, but still, not the kind of thing you like to see from the All-American. And Harrison Victory, oh, with the brainbuster. Hits the leg on Wyndham, looking for the first elimination. 2 count only.
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way.
And Wheeler tosses Terry Wonderful back into the ring. Wyndham sent into the corner. And Victory with the body slam. Harrison Victory going top rope on Wyndham. And walks out to the middle rope, but misses on the drop kick. And now Wyndham with the body slam on Willie Wheeler. No easy feats.
He's still in the fight.
Only got the 1 count. And Harrison Victory headfirst into the turnbuckle, compliment of Terry Wonderful. Matt Wyndham grabs Wonderful and just putting the squeeze, seeing if that mullet truly is impenetrable. And now Willie Wheeler trying to rip the head right off of Terry Wonderful. Not a good situation for Terry. Harrison once again headfirst into the turnbuckle, this time from Willie Wheeler. Matt Wyndham has Willie Wheeler up, and boom, hyperdrive. Hooks the leg. Is that enough to get Willie Wheeler down? 2 count only. Close call for Willie Wheeler.
Yeah, but no one's more shocked than the man who thought he had a pinfall. That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result. He's starting to struggle here.
Matt Wyndham heading under the ring. He's going to pull out a chair. Going around to Willie Wheeler, but Willie Wheeler stops him before he has a chance to use it. Wonderful sent into the corner by Victory. And Harrison Victory off the top rope, the split leg moonsault. Showing some great agility there, Harrison Victory. Back into the corner goes Terry Wonderful, but this time fighting his way out with the big elbow. Meanwhile, Matt Wyndham tossed into the steel steps by Willie Wheeler at ringside. There's the pin attempt from Wonderful, but only gets the 2 count.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Look at this. Here we go, guys.
And Terry locks into submission hold, trying to get Harrison Victory a tap. Would be the first elimination.
And watch this.
And Victory
Had him where he wanted him, but maybe he has something better planned.
does not tap, but Terry setting him up perhaps for something worse. Double underhook powerbomb into the pin. That might be it. Oh, Harrison Victory somehow beats the 3 count.
Now is not the time to bask in disbelief.
Wheeler and Wyndham continue to battle at ringside. Wheeler slides in the ring to lock up with Terry Wonderful, has him up.
Whatever's playing here can't be good.
And face first off the turnbuckle. And now, oh my God, putting that gigantic leg into the face. Matt Wyndham has a stop sign, looking for someone to use it on, but doesn't get the opportunity yet. Nice suplex there from Victory. And Wyndham goes right back after Willie Wheeler.
They don't want this match to end.
Again, the big men have decided to duke it out in this match. There's the cover. A double cover. Oh.
He doesn't get the 3. Thought he had
No one gets the 3 count.
reversal. Can he take advantage?
And Now Terry Wonderful with the snap suplex. Willie Wheeler back in the ring, locks up with Terry. Irish whip, but intercepted by the knee of Matt Windham. Wheeler sent into the corner. Terry locks up with Matt Windham, but Matt Windham fighting back. And submission hold locked in by Harrison Victory, trying to get a little sneak attack win on Terry Wonderful, but it did not work. Referee directly in the way. Nice counter from Victory into the drop kick. Victory sent into the corner by Wonderful. Terry pondering his next move. There's the splash as Willie Wheeler tossed all the way to the outside by Matt Windham.
Hooked up. Belly to back suplex.
Suplex into the leg drop from Wonderful. And is this finally enough to put away Harrison Victory? No victory for Harrison, as he is the first elimination. And Terry Wonderful decides to come out and join the party. Matt Windham tossed inside. Willie Wheeler and Terry Wonderful going in. Double under powerbomb to the outside from Terry Wonderful. And Matt Windham drops him face first off the apron for his troubles. Again, they've got to get back. Oh, Matt Windham, smart. Clearing the decks here on the table, trying to earn himself a title shot.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
One of these days, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see it, RLWF fans. I have a feeling by the end of Season 3, that bounty is going to be cashed in. I can feel it in my guts. And Windham just pounding away on Terry Wonderful.
Just a beat down.
But now Willie Wheeler with the double-handed chokeslam. No. Counter by Matt Windham. And Matt Windham with a headbutt sends him to the ground. Fends off Terry Wonderful as well. Wonderful sent into the announcer's desk, but not through. Slams him into the apron, and Matt Windham on a tear. Willie trying to put a stop to it, goes after Terry Wonderful. Terry dodges and sends him into the ring. And Matt Windham with the Luthez press, pounding away on the mulligan one.
You can see he is feeling it now.
Hurricane Rana. They lock up, and Windham sent into the barricade on that reversal from Terry Wonderful. Shooting star press.
And as this match goes on, he's looking worse for wear.
Yeah, things appearing quite grim for him here.
Willie attacking from behind. And Terry Wonderful tossed to the ground. Matt Windham's got that stop sign. Heads back out to use it. And, oh, tries to attack Willie Wheeler with it, but Willie caught him first.
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
And now, oh no. Back first into the steel barricade. Head scissor takedown from Terry Wonderful into the suplex.
Hooked up.
And Willie, oh, with the shin breaker.
Brick wall running into you.
And another head scissor takedown from Terry Wonderful. Listen, that's what he's got to do. He can't match either of these guys on size. He can't match either of these guys on strength. He's got to use his speed, his agility, his ring IQ to pull out a victory against these larger opponents. Terry Wonderful telling Willie Wheeler to get up. He's ready for him, but Matt Windham grabs him from behind and rakes the back.
Great strength being shown here.
And, oh, face first off the apron. And Willie has Matt Windham up for the gut breaker. Gut buster, rather, sorry. You can't break a... Like, can you break a gut? I don't think so.
And now thrown back into the ring.
I'm not a doctor. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I've said this before.
Back into the ring.
Windham back in the ring with Terry Wonderful. Willie Wheeler coming in as well. Irish whip by Terry, but it's just a jumble of bodies there, and nothing comes of it. Reversal from Terry into the DDT.
DDT with authority.
And Wyndham raking the back again. What is going on with Matt Wyndham? A little bit dirtier pool than we're used to seeing from Matt Wyndham.
He breaks the ref's count before
Only a 1 count.
Wow, I thought this was over. Kick to the gut.
And Terry, double under power bomb. There's the pin.
This one has to be over. There's 2.
1, 2, 3. Willie Wheeler eliminated. We are down to Terry Wonderful versus Matt Wyndham. Wyndham sent into the corner. Terry eats a couple of boots to the face for his trouble. And Wyndham trying to end the match here. 2 count only. Terry Wonderful.
Claimed a winner yet.
You gotta believe that not wanting to feel the agony of defeat is causing this never surrender attitude.
And Wyndham gonna try and drag him to the corner, but surprise, surprise, that did not work.
Look at this. Here we go, guys.
And Terry
Locked in tight.
locks in the submission hold, trying to make Matt Wyndham tap.
And breaks the hold.
But Matt Wyndham, wow, with a creative escape to that maneuver. And he has him up. Oh no, we're gonna see the hyperdrive. No, reversal from Terry Wonderful. Setting him up for the hyperdrive, but hit him with the headbutt reversal.
Masterclass.
A game of chess at this point. It is anyone's match to win or lose.
And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch.
I feel like we are one finisher away from victory on either side here.
And he gets sent back into the ring.
Terry sent back into the ring. He is bleeding now from the forehead. Into the corner, head first. Body slam by Matt Wyndham on the middle rope.
Attempt here to get back on his feet.
Terry gets to his feet and, the brain chop. Wow.
My, oh my. Skull splitting.
That could very well be it. 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the All-American Matt Wyndham. A great effort by Terry Wonderful, but in the end, the fans going crazy for your winner, Matt Wyndham.
What an explosive fatal four-way.
An incredible match, an incredible night
Here's your winner.
of RLWF Max. Make sure you are here
Exactly what they delivered.
on Monday. Well, not here on Monday because it'll be posted on Monday on YouTube. You know what I'm saying. Swing by Twitch on Monday to see a little bit of mayhem. And we'll be back next Sunday with more RLWF Max. Thanks for watching.